Hey there, it's me again, your favorite realtor, Jim Stewart, coming to you from another beautiful spring day here in the Ozarks. And I'm entitling this video Coronavirus, Real Estate, and Donuts. Now, what does the three of those things have to do with anything, you might ask? Well, here, let's roll this window up so maybe it won't be so windy and you'll actually be able to hear what I'm saying, because it's important. Yeah, coronavirus. Anyway, so coronavirus, again, we're still obviously in our little lockdown mode here, but I'm out and about. I am distancing, but I've also got my handy dandy coronavirus protection jacket that was made in China, by the way. So I'm good. Just in case you were worried, I'm good. So that's the first aspect of it. The real estate aspect, we'll talk about here in a second. The donuts part I'll get to last. But anyway, so got a little bit of info here for you about what the coronavirus has done to real estate, which frankly to say isn't much, at least not in this area. Now, there are some parts of the country that are completely shut down. You can't see a house. You can't write a contract on a house. You can't even close a house if you had it under contract when the lockdowns went in effect. Fortunately, housing is considered to be something of a necessary need for most people. I tend to agree with that. So, but anyway, so we're open for business here, at least from that perspective. Well, with precautions, obviously. But so just to give you kind of an idea of what's happening, my last video I gave you some stats, so here's some that's come up since then. So in the 2 weeks prior to the lockdown, we were closing on average about, or I shouldn't say closing, going under contract about 21 homes per day in Greene and Christian County combined. Okay, so 21 homes a day we're selling. In the 3 weeks since the lockdown occurred, since it started, we're at 18 homes a day. So, I mean, it's basically just a little over, I mean, I guess it'd be about what? About a 15%, 10 to 15% down is all. I was really surprised at that. But what's really surprising is the buyers are still coming out, but the sellers are the ones who aren't. New listings is down about 25% per day compared to before the lockdown started. So the last time I did this video a couple weeks ago, I was saying, well, the listings were down about 25% a day and under contracts were down about 25% a day, but the under contract number has rebounded substantially, but while the new listings one hasn't. So what that means is if you are listing your house, sold. I'm seeing bidding wars again on houses. We've had a lot of those over the last couple of years, but I'm really seeing them again now, especially if it's under 200,000. Now you get 400,000 and above is a different ball game altogether. Really 250 and under is kind of the meat of the market, but especially under 200, it's hot. If you look at the months of supply, which those of you who I've sold a home for know I look at as a measure of how hot the market is. 6 months worth of supply is considered to be roughly equilibrium. Significantly more than 6 months is a buyer's market, significantly less than 6 months is a seller's market. Well, in Greene County, it's under 2 months worth of inventory. That's a strong seller's market, just in case you were wondering. And in Christian County, it's just right at 2 months worth of inventory. So, I mean, we are still a really thin market in terms of number of buyers to the number of sellers. Some other interesting information you might like. So in Christian County, year to date, the number of listings is down about 4% compared to last year, which again just goes to reiterate how thin this market really is. And it's been this is a decline that's been happening really since about 2012. And every year we keep saying, well, this has got to be the bottom of how thin the market is, and it just keeps getting thinner and thinner. Greene County listings are down about 2% year to date. Here's the really interesting numbers. Prices. the median home price in Greene County year to date is up 10%. Yes, I said that, 10% year to date in Greene County. Christian County is up 11% year to date. So again, this just goes back to what I've been saying. We've got lots of people buying. Obviously, interest rates are still affordable, very affordable, and the interest rate market has its own trouble. The mortgage market has its own issues with this whole COVID-19 thing. But buyers are wanting to buy. There's just very few sellers. And if you are looking to sell, it's still you've still got a great opportunity, especially if you bought your house in the housing boom of, say, 04, 05, 06, 07. If you've been struggling to get out of it previously in previous years, you couldn't get it out for what you had into it. It's a different story now. So, and now, enough of that stuff. Donuts. So what does all this have to do with donuts? Well, nothing really, except the Hertz donut truck is coming through my neighborhood today. So I can stop and get all the Hertz donuts that I want, except none of them are gluten-free, so I'm kind of out of luck on that. But hey, I still got the coronavirus protection jacket. Chinese made, baby. Have a great day.